Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. Last time, we boarded a pirate ship, made friends with the friendly captain, the friendly and rather dreamy pirate captain Ferris, and we went to Tool to stock up on some equipment and everything. This time, we continue the actual plot. We're supposed to head to the Wind Temple. Torn a canal. Nothing we can do here right now. Canal gate is locked. Nothing we can do here at the moment. Except fight new enemies. Which are luckily not too dangerous. Suckers. Not actually too bad. One thing this game does is it really limits where you can go at any given time. Your path is very, very much laid out before you. It's something it's something several of Final Fantasy games did. They sort of 4 did it really well, making it linear while also giving a sense of exploration. So they sort of try to do the same thing with 5. It's very linear for the most part, but they try to make it so that you feel like you have a sense of freedom. Shrine. This reminds me a lot of the Water Shrine from 3. Just like the location and the design. Inside is very different. Princess Savannah! What happened? Is everything alright? The wind suddenly stopped, and now monsters have overrun the shrine. What about Father? The king went up to the top floor. He has yet to return. Something must have happened to him. The crystal's up on the top floor, right? Won't hurt to go up and take a look. Ferris, you're right. Come on. When those monsters overran the shrine, we fled to this room and haven't been able to leave. King Tycoon went up to the top floor to check on the crystal, but that was some time ago. The crystal upstairs is controlled by a machine that amplifies its power. The crystal amplification machine suddenly stopped responding. Princess, please take these with you. 5 potions. Nice, nice, nice. Drink this water to restore your energy. I'm actually good, but we'll... Let's see, does this floor have any enemies? Looking like this floor might actually be clear of enemies, so... 4 chests. I see 1 on here. Is that a second one down there, or is that just... no. Tent. Convenient. Black goblins. They are not that much more dangerous than the regular goblins. New enemy, but yeah, not dangerous at all. 92 HP. Black Goblin and White Serpent. And I'd say I'm over-leveled, but I'm not. This is a consecrated circle. You may rest safely in a tent or cottage, or even save your king. I mean, not terribly useful. Leather Cat. I needn't have bothered. That's a shame. I spent all that money on it. I mean, 50 gil. I spent 50 gil on those things. Another White Serpent. Levels up for Lena and Galuf. Alright, and what's his name? Varys is about to level up, so I'm gonna level him up, and then I'm going to go refill my HP, just because the pot is right there. Still haven't encountered the other two enemies in this place. There we go. 90 HP. And then we're doing 93, 92, 89, 90. Okay. Alright. That was just because I could. These dudes again. Hopefully this floor is still encountering other new enemies. Nope, not yet. Leather shoes is a drop. Actually, not everyone does have leather shoes, do they? Empty room. There's got to be an enemy I haven't encountered here in this room. Or it's... Wait, is it empty? Like, not even enemies? Not even enemies in this room. Wow, that is an empty room. Jeez, guys. How many of you want to die? And a broadsword, yeah. Darn. Did I miss a room? I'm missing a chest. Where am I missing this last chest? Oh, really? Where am I missing it? I swear I got all the chests in here. Got that one. Downstairs, nothing downstairs. You got the one over to the right. Middle is the save room. Maybe it's one I just can't get yet. Also disappointed that I haven't found the other two enemies. Give me one moment here. Alright, here's one of the new enemies. The Moldwind. Which went down fast. And yeah, I've got Gil and experience turned off just while I go searching. The Moldwind, the one that goes... Yeah, 27 gil, which is not bad, 20 experience, so... Oh, and elixirs. They can drop elixirs, so that actually... Moldwinds are kind of worth fighting just for elixirs. Yeah, just fighting. They're a rare drop, obviously, but... they are an effective way of farming elixirs, even this early in the game. And give me a few moments to see if I can find the final enemy in this particular dungeon. Here we go. The Manny Wizard. For the record, the Manny Wizard is actually a good way of farming gil early on. Actually, yeah. Well, no, 30 gil. Let's see, 20 gil, 20 gil, 20 gil, 20 gil, 20 gil. Yeah, everything else gives 24, 27, 30. Anyway. So, 30 gil, so that's pretty good. So this place is actually really good for farming gil early on. 24 from the White Serpent, which you fight a lot of. 27 from the Moldwind, which you'll occasionally find groups of 3 of them. 30 from the Manny Wizard. And that's all the enemies so far. This guy's not playing around. Ooh. 8 damage. Woo! Okay, I am overpowered. 4 broadswords will do that, apparently. Wow. Alright, I didn't realize it was that weak. It does have a defensive thing. where it wraps its wings around itself. If you attack it while it's defending, then you won't do any damage, and it'll counterattack. I feel like they're not. I feel like the game isn't necessarily expecting you. And hey, Phoenix down, nice. I feel like the game. Oh, Apprentice Warrior defeated 100 monsters. Already. I feel like the game might not necessarily be expecting you to go to Tool right off the bat. That they probably expect you to come right up here. So Lena, Galuf, and Ferris would all have crap weapons. Nothing on this floor. There we go. Staff. There's the final weapon. The final chest. And yeah, attack down by a lot. Moldwind! So you come across groups of 3 of them fairly often. None of them have dropped an elixir for me yet. Hey, Bart's levels up. Crystal! It's shattered! No sign of the king. What the? Well, the fire crystal sure is pretty. Courage, the essence of flame. Water crystal sure is pretty. Not as nice as the fire crystal. The fire crystal looked awesome. Devotion, the essence of water. That's pretty cool. That's a cool enough look for it. Hope, the essence of earth. Okay, the green light was pretty cool looking. Passion, the essence of wind. For the record, passion is sort of the best they could come up with. There's like different versions have come up with different phrasings. The Japanese word that they were like the term used in Japanese refers specifically to the spirit of exploration, which is hard to sum up in a single word in English. You know, it's not really freedom. I mean, it's sort of like freedom, kind of. But, like, we don't really have a word for a spirit of exploration. So passion is just what's used here. Other versions have used sort of similar ideas. What was that? What's happening? feels warm.
Are these the crystals? Essences?
No. Oh, there's the king.
Father!
Listen, and listen well. You are the chosen four, the warriors of light, bearers of the four crystal essences. Very familiar.
Father, what do you mean?
The wind crystal has already shattered. The other three crystals are in danger as well. You four must protect them! An evil presence is awakening. One that wishes to return everything to darkness. Again, familiar.
Father!
My planet needs me! Go forth, warriors of light, and save the crystals.
Wait! No, Father! What are these?
Guess they're pieces of the crystal. Power up. They are crystal fragments, and stored within the power of warriors of legend. Knight, monk, blue mage, thief, black mage, white mage. The crystal. It's lending us its power. I think it's time we got out of here. Lena.
There should be a warp panel behind the altar that will take us outside. Passion, essence of wind. Receive power from the wind crystal. Alright. So with that, we are now able to get into the real bread and butter of the game. So, for the previous game, for Final Fantasy IV, Sakaguchi wanted to focus on narrative. For this game, he wanted to focus on gameplay mechanics. So, they ended up sort of picking up the job system from 3, but heavily modified. It is very different and much better implemented. So, yeah, the first 6 classes. So the first 6 classes are the classes from Final Fantasy 1. This game does not have a red mage. Instead, there's the blue mage, which, there was a little bit of explanation of that earlier. The way that one works, where it absorbs enemy magic. Here is something very, very cool. So yeah, Barks. All 6 classes, clearly Barks. Lena. All 6 classes, clearly Lena. Galuf. All him. Ferris. Again, all very clearly him. There are quite a few jobs in this game. There's going to be a bunch more. The job sprites were designed by Kazuko Shibuya, and she designed the jobs for every character. She did have somebody else helping her. There was another person who was working with her. I forget the name. But, yeah, she gave each character their own unique design, which is very cool, I think. Still, a lot of work, because it's not just giving the same... Yeah, it's not. They're not just like they're all based on the same jobs, you know. Black Mage is very clearly the Black Mage class for each of them, but each one is sort of designed to be unique to them. Yeah, White Mage. Yep. Bart's White Mage is very clearly the White Wizard from Final Fantasy 1. But then Lena gets her very own, gets her a unique White Mage design. Galuf, again, very strongly based on the one from Final Fantasy 1, the White Wizard, but modified a little bit to make him stand out. And Ferris again, pretty much just the White Mage, the basic White Mage, but with his purple hair there. So, like, that's just, like, a really interesting thing that they did. A really interesting way of doing it. Do you find it interesting how the blue mages all have masks? I'm not sure. The domino masks, I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, Bart's job designs, they all look kind of standard. They all look like, you know, like this is what the job looks like to a certain extent. Lena, all of hers have a very feminine angle to them. Galuf, you know, he's got his beard in all of them. They've got a little bit more masculinity to them. And Ferris, yeah, Ferris is just, you know, unique to him. Anyway, I'm gonna start with Bart with a knight. Knight level 2 ability is completely absorb a physical attack. Can't really do much with that. Lena. Lena, I think I will start with a White Mage. White Mage level 6. From level 6 or lower White Magic. Yeah, she can no longer use the, Galuf! I think I'm gonna set Galuf as the Blue Mage for now. And yeah, perform Blue Magic at level 3. He can no longer equip the shoes. Interesting. And Ferris. I'll set Ferris as the thief for now. There's a couple abilities that'll be useful to get.
yeah, he can no longer use the. That's why I kept the. That's why I kept the other equipment. He can no longer use broadswords either. Magic. Oops, I just used her. Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, you see right off the bat, Cure and Poisona just automatically assigned. And Black Magic can't use them, but automatically assigned. Same with him. And yeah, Time Magic is a new thing. We'll get into that later. Summons, Spell Blades. Get into that much later. Blue Magic, we don't have any yet. Sing, that'll be obviously for bards. Abilities are sort of the main thing for the jobs. So, and yeah, the overworld sprites, I believe, yeah, the overworld sprites just stick with the their basic design. Before I pop outside, Tangle. He does, the White Serpent does have a spell that can be useful here. I'll give it a few turns. Entangle is not the one that I want to learn. So I'm just going to give it a little while before I kill it. Oh, actually, this isn't the one I... this isn't even the one I wanted. This isn't even the one that has the spell that I want. Lena and Galif level up. Jeez, look how fast I am. What do these guys have? What do these types have for stealing? Potions for each. Not what I needed. Not who I needed him to attack. Perfect. Learned Goblin Punch. I'm gonna cheat. And yeah, look how fast I am now. Mini Wizard, nothing that I need. Go Bart's Mastered Cover, Lena Mastered White Magic level 1, Galif Mastered Check, and Ferris Mastered Find Passages. And Ferris leveled up as well. So, abilities. I can now apply cover for him. Check an enemy's HP. So check is actually, it's very similar to Libra, but it doesn't use MP. Now, here is the most important part of it. Now that Ferris has Find Passages,
any job I equip on Ferris will be able to detect hidden passages. As for magic, Goblin Punch. In other versions of the game, Blue Magic was the only one that didn't transfer between characters. If you wanted a character to learn Goblin Punch, you would have to give them the Blue Mage, and they would have to get hit with it. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works in other versions. Pixel Remaster, at least, anyone who learns any Blue Magic spell can use that spell. Not what I need. I did level up my jobs again. I've turned off Guild and Experience again. I've got APB. I might turn APB off again while I search for the last spell in this place. Yeah, Lena mastered White Magic level 2, which don't have anything. Galef mastered Learn. Ferris mastered Scram. Learn certain monsters' special attacks. Scram. Quickly escape from most battles. Not needed. Yeah, I think I'll get Bart's up to night level 2, and then I'll turn off the APB for a bit. And Bart's Mastered Guard. And I still haven't found the thing I'm looking for. Yeah. Completely absorb a direct physical attack. Guard is useful as a Guard is useful when you're in a battle against enemies that only do physical attacks, but who are weak. I think the best would be an enemy who does primarily physical attacks, who's resistant to physical attacks and weak against magic. You can have Bart's cover. Or you can have the Knight cover enemies that. Recover allies that are low on HP without taking any damage himself. Anyway, I do still want to find that last spell, so give me one more moment here. Alright, so the Mold Wind is the other thing I want to find. Oof. Better. Get Ferris up as well. Alright. Come on, dude. You know you want to. I don't think he's gonna do it yet. Come on, come on. No. Ah.
And yeah, see? There we go. Alright. Now I should be able to get Arrow. Give me a couple more moments. There we go, and it attacked Lena again, the jerk. But learned Arrow. She was White Mage. She doesn't have any other spell. I should actually keep her on Blue Mage just so I can learn. Actually, I'm going to keep her on Blue Mage for now. Elif, oh, that's right, he's already here. He is. And her, should I keep her on Thief? Should I keep him on Thief or... Or should I move him to something else? Because I've got the main Thief skill that I want. Yeah, I gotta keep him on Blue Mage as well. Oh, whoops. Wanted her on Blue Mage, not Black Mage. You know what? Screw it. Everyone on Blue Mage. Just keep everyone on Blue Mage for now. Just until I can get everyone up to, just until I can get Learn with everybody, I think. Once everyone has Learn, then I can just keep that on everybody, so that they can learn the blue magic as they get hit with it. As needed. Oh. Let's see if this mentions anything else that I missed. Fragments of the Shattered Crystal are imbued with the power of legendary warriors. For chosen by the crystal is granted use of those powers in the form of jobs. This is automated. It's no input from me. Okay, sure, change it to a Black Mage. What do I care? By assigning jobs, 4 characters can gain special abilities that correspond to those jobs. It's funny because I already have those. Oh, actually, no, it's just, it is from default. because focus is the monk one. Character's job and abilities determine the types of armor and weapons he or she can equip. Don't worry, characters automatically equip the best available gear whenever you assign them a new job. That said, there are going to be a few rare instances, couple bits of weapons and armor that have better base stats, but have certain drawbacks that mean you may not want to equip them. So, there will be times where you'll need to actually keep an eye on that. By mixing and matching different jobs and abilities, you can create warriors with unique skill sets, such as a black mage that can use the jump ability, or a knight that can use white magic, aka a paladin. Let's take the latter as an example of how to use the job system. First, we'll set our job to that of a white mage. Basically, once you learn white magic, levels 1, 2, 3, whatever, then you can equip that to any other job. So that was 1, you'll receive ability points. Ability points, you'll gain the white mage ability white magic. Let's switch jobs to that of a knight and choose white magic as the ability. It will automatically be optimized as terms combination. Now you have successfully created a knight who can perform white magic. Thing to bear in mind is knights do get a bit of a and do take a hit to their magic abilities. So they can learn magic, like you can assign magic to them, but it's not going to be the most useful thing to give them. One other thing to note. Notice his strength now 20, agility 26, stamina 30, magic 48. The each job affects your stats. There's still going to be, he still has the highest strength of everybody, but it's not as high as even just the freelancer. So there's still some variation. There's one other thing that needs to be mentioned with this. The freelancer. It may seem like the freelancer is going to be pretty much useless from now on. And for a while, it will be. The freelancer's not going to be worth using for a long time. But whenever you max out a job, what happens is that job basically the freelancer takes the highest stat of any job you've maxed out. So right now everyone's got blue mage. So once I level up, once I level someone up with their blue mage, once I max out their blue mage, the freelancer will get the blue mage's magic stat. If I max out the thief, the freelancer gets the thief's agility, the knight's strength, the monk's stamina. So later on, once you start maxing out various jobs, the freelancer becomes much better because it gets to like just the highest stats out of all the jobs you've maxed out. So it does eventually become immensely useful, along with having I believe, yeah, 2 custom abilities. You can set 2 abilities. So, like, right now, just as an example, if I set Bart back to the knight, then he receives guard automatically. It's right now the blue magic. Automatic. Can't change away from having blue magic. With the freelancer, you can choose 2 jobs of your choosing. Any 2 jobs you want to use. Or any 2 abilities you want to use, I should say. We will stay here and pray that somehow the crystal may be restored. Princess Lena, the wind is becoming weaker and weaker. Perhaps the amplification machine overloaded the crystal, and that's why it cracked. Even here, the wind grows ever weaker. If it were to stop completely, then what? If the other 3 crystals were to shatter as well, then... oh dear. The crystals in Waltz and Karnak are hooked up to the same type of amplification machines. Which sounds bad. Alright, so with all that... as we go along, as I level up jobs and get more and more abilities, you'll start to see how jobs can be mixed and matched to really benefit innovative playstyles. The Blue Mage will be one of the most useful jobs to have. Being able to, Blue Magic is going to be immensely useful. It's one of the trickier jobs because you have to know what enemies actually have Blue Magic you can learn. What enemies actually have skill powers you can learn. Which you may not. Usually is you might not always know what they can learn. Okay, you know what? Would be a good extra thing for Galuf to have. Sure. I'm doing this just... oh, actually, that needs 10. That needs 15 rather than 10. Alright. So once Galuf gets level of Black Magic, then I will switch him back to the Blue Mage as well for... I don't know. I'm going to at least get everybody learn. I do want to at least have everybody get the learn ability, just so that I can have it base. Anytime that I am expecting to go against enemies that have new spells I can learn, I can slap on that ability,
and they can learn it, and yeah, and it'll be available to me if I ever need it. So, because like I said, some of the blue magic is actually kind of game breaking, if in certain scenarios. This is the first game in the franchise where the basic mechanics can be designed, can be used in a way to actively break the game. You know, other games just grind, and you can get to the point where the game presents no challenge at all. Get yourself up to level 99, and hey, the final boss is gonna go down easy peasy, no matter what. This one, it's not actually so much about your character level as it is the jobs that you've leveled up. The right set of abilities. So it's the first game in the franchise where, rather than breaking it by just constantly grinding up your level, you can break it just by a insightful use of the game's mechanics. I will try not to exploit it too much. There might be a little bit of exploiting here and there for specific enemies, but for now, we now know that the crystals are in danger based on the fact that we got a bunch of jobs from the wind crystal. You can probably assume how protecting the other crystals is gonna go. And the last thing I did forget to mention, so I did mention that the jobs available are the first 6 jobs in the or not the first 6, but are the 6 jobs available in the first game. Because red mages are no longer a thing in this game, because any job, white mage can learn black magic, and black mage can learn white magic. So it's not a red mage doesn't really serve purpose. The blue mage is this game's equivalent, including being able to use swords. So, with that, it's a good place to end the episode for tonight. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.